Hello, everybody. Thank you for bearing with us while we ran off to take our break real quick as we prepare for the end game tonight. Also, thank you for popping by Green Ronin Publishing. It's always good to see you. I am working on new music. The feels it drives are to drink.
I like the music.
Of course you do.
It is plaintive. It is emotive. It is contemplative. It's sad. But what is NetherWar if not all of those things?
It's Bowman on the roof of the gargoyle in the rain.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Tears streaming out from underneath the mask.
Plucked it from my mind.
We can't tell if that's tears or the rain.
Bowman would.
I can't tell either.
Hey, look, I have seen Stephen Amell cry enough on a rain-top roof to know what this is. Man, who remembers when the Arrowverse was good?
I do.
So sad. Okay, now that I've taken shots at CW and Warner Brothers.
You're just a regular old peacemaker, aren't you?
That's me. I finally saw that show. I'm very excited about it. I won't spoil it for anybody, but I had a good time.
Apparently, Cena enjoys the CW roast war thing because he must have fired off some comments about Green Arrow being at a Bernie convention. Of course, Stephen Amell must be doing some show where he's a pro wrestler saying, "I didn't have time to see that comment. I'm busy showing John Cena how a wrestling show should look." You love it. The little jabs. Body block.
Anyway, so tonight so far our heroes have reconvened. They've shared some information. They've made some decisions. That's very vague, Alex. Good job. They learned that there is a cloned body of Overdrive that they could possibly use as a sacrifice in place of themselves. An idea that Centuria has wholeheartedly dismissed and not shared with the rest of the group.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know that we're all in on that deal. I think that's between her and the little Matchbox, the little action figure thing.
Little cattle drive.
Yeah.
His name is Davey, but okay.
Dave.
Don't be rude,
I don't acknowledge that.
They learned a little bit about the diamond that Gemma brought back from LaFonde that they might be able to use to refract the power of this energy out into the multiverse with varying consequences that they're not 100% sure about, but it would mean that they would all get to survive, which would be good. Just puts them at the whims of the game master for the next time we get together. And they also learned that Adrian Eldritch has been orchestrating all of this from the dungeon dimension and possibly from beyond the grave. They're uniting. The various interdimensional travels that have taken place, the tampering with the Soul Vault. It's all very Doctor Strange Illuminati. So it's been a lot of fun. Now our heroes have teleported to Una's Citadel, which was not written in episode 0, but in issue 5 they named it the Citadel of Sorrows. So there's your fun trivia of the night. Either that or Lady 7 named it the Citadel of Sorrows, and it wasn't named that back in issue 0. I'll have to double check. So yeah, you guys find yourself within the Citadel itself in some kind of audience chamber.
Totally alone?
Totally alone.
She said she could get us in. I don't think she could have gotten us anywhere in.
I'll start looking around.
Yeah, when you say audience chamber, sorry, go ahead.
For a wayward soul.
So when I say audience chamber, I mean that this is the room right outside the throne room.
Okay.
Looks like there is a big double door that leads into Una's former throne room.
Which is where Una trapped us. last time.
Yes, there was something on her throne that trapped you last time you were here.
You're clear of the fancy seat.
Done with this crap. And I'll say that, and I strode towards the doors. And as I get close, I'm going to use my ghostly outburst. I'm just going to blow open the doors, so I can just do it without actually having to raise my hand.
Drama.
Lucy, we're home.
Fun fact, that's how Alex opens automatic doors at the grocery store.
Going, I'm a Jedi.
These are not the doors you're looking for. So yeah, Mortis, you blow open the door. I've got a map I'll move us all over to.
Oh, Lord.
Mortis is like, I'm kicking off the nonsense.
Shenanigans.
And let me see if I can share this with the folks at home.
That's an evil throne room if I've ever seen one.
So over to roll 20. I'm going to move people's faces around. I promise I'll get to them. But black marble pillars support the ceiling of this massive chamber. Violet-hued candles flicker from sconces on the wall, suffusing the room with a rosy light. At the far end of the chamber, a golden throne sits on a dais. Bones and twisted faces have been sculpted from the precious metal, and a purple velvet cloth puddles around the base of the throne, as if the abomination had been covered and only recently revealed. Behind the throne hangs a large mirror in a golden frame. You do see Lady Seven sitting up on that throne. In front of her are a number of large purple insect-like brutes covered in chitinous armor with 6 arms, wielding what looks like these sort of energy glaives that come up. They're made of gold with a glowing purple gold magical blade made of energy at the top of it, standing in dark contrast to the 7 you just met. I need to move people around. I forgot to move the faces around.
Strange places.
Everybody but Andy, because fun fact behind the scenes, Andy is always the first one here.
Actually, you only need to change 2.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch Jonesy and I.
It's not me this time. Haha.
It's always me. I'm always out of place. Hurts my
Time and space.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Andy. Just
Everything's a song lyric.
Andy has so many songs that he knows.
So,
I went to sleep with the radio every night. My brain is suffused with music that I know but cannot play or sing very well.
That's okay. The other day I had, we even talked about Reno a second. I had it 3 o'clock in the morning and it would not stop.
Oh, no.
And it wasn't even the whole song. It was just like a fragment of the song over
Yep.
and over on repeat. Yeah.
so what do you guys do?
Mortis blows open the door. Resonant steps up behind him and says, 7, we're here to take you home.
She looks mad. Resident, you step forward and she sort of brings herself up in her chair and glares down at you. She pulls the hood over her head. She says, "My false friends. All this time you claimed to support me, but kept me from true power as I wallowed forgotten on another world. Now the veil has been swept from my eyes. Once you are gone, nothing will stand between me and the 1,000 worlds of the NetherWorld." I want everybody to roll for initiative.
That definitely sounds like Una talking and not you.
The immortal words of Hexenhammer sucketh my dick.
Wow, it's gonna be that kind of
Apparently.
Oh, come on, Lady
Oh.
7.
I forgot to click on Brutus.
Gasp.
I know. I'm a trash can.
Not true. Is that everybody? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, we still need Mortis. Whoever wants to roll for Mortis's initiative.
I am experiencing technical difficulties.
Who has control? All of us have control over his character sheet, don't we?
I think so. So if somebody wants to be the designated Mortis roller.
I'll do it.
Thank
you,
God I
Andy.
didn't want to bring bad luck on him.
There we go.
But Kat, you played Mortis for one session a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, and I was horrible.
Alright, everybody has rolled for initiative. Overdrive got a 51. Big shocker. Resonant got a 27. Brutus got a 26. Centuria got a 26. Bowman got a 21. Mortis got a 20. The NetherWar Guardians got an 18. And Lady 7 is going at the top of the round next round. With an 8.
Showed up early for round 2.
Ogric says, is it me or is Kat looking extra glowy today? Did she do something with her hair?
Well, I went to a funeral this morning, so I have makeup on and my hair straightened. But thank you.
Saucy Cat says, Kat, say something nice about yourself and I'll use my channel points to give you a hero point.
Oh God. I'm really smart because I took 2 tests this morning before the funeral, and I only missed 1 point on both of them.
Hooray.
Badass.
Nice.
That's congrats. That's
So
badass.
there's something nice about myself.
Also, Kat, you are very smart.
Thank you.
And you're one of the best people I know about, even though I know you don't like compliments or positive self-talk.
Yeah, this is awkward now. Can we move on to the dark and gloomy stuff?
Oh, just wait till next season and next game, folks.
Overdrive, what are you doing?
I think I'm gonna race up there and unleash a pound cloud on them guardian things that are in the way. Yeah, let's clear the runway for people to lay the smack down on Una masquerading as 7. So that is a dodge save. Dodge save of 16 for half.
A dodge save of 16.
Right, it's an area effect.
How many there are there? 5? 6? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All successes.
Okay, so then they only need to make a toughness of
21?
19. 20,
19.
No.
Thinking it was power
19.
level 12. It's power level 8.
Well, it's one of those funky strength added to things, but that the strength doesn't affect the DC of the dodge save, but it does of the toughness save kind of
Right.
funkiness.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What was our DC?
19.
19. That'll be a bruise for one of them, and everybody else in the club is okay.
Well, they're a lot tougher than they looked. That was a warning. Don't make me have to get rough.
Five NetherWar Guardians. Ha 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 ha.
Kat, you have 3 moral supports from the chat. So, I did give you an extra hero point from Saucy Cat because she requested. But you will get a +2 to your next 3 rolls.
Thanks, guys.
Alright.
Those guys are minions.
The one just got a bruise, so we'll find out, I guess.
So no.
Oh, fair play, yeah.
Big bummer.
Resonant, over to you.
All right, start this battle off with a battlefield assessment of both Lady 7 and the NetherWar Guardians. So we will start with the NetherWar Guardians.
Everybody, pitch your bingo cards. That's an assessment from Resonant.
It's a 42 insight against the NetherWar Guardians and a 35 against 7.
How was that all?
Yeah, that's all.
The Guardians was 42?
Yeah.
All right, you're able to find out that the Guardians are a lower power level than you, and I will give you 4 of their exact numbers.
All right. Let's go with toughness,
Their toughness is a 9.
fortitude,
Is a 9.
will,
Is a 9.
any weaknesses.
No.
Let's see.
All right.
And as for Lady 7,
Jeebus.
you learn nothing about Lady 7.
Wouldn't have learned anything regardless of what she rolled. Okay.
Yes, but
Yeah.
did you check her OK Cupid app? That might give you.
I'm fairly certain this is PLX we're dealing with here, Alex. Thank you very much.
She's not PLX. You don't know what power level she is in relation to you, but you can
Nope.
make some assumptions, I suppose.
Yeah, yikes. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. That kind of messes with what I was gonna do. Let's see here.
She's
Oh,
not
yeah.
even the worst opponent you guys are going to fight in the rest of NetherWar.
Yeah, I know, but then we'll be Voltron League Dark, so that'll be a different thing. Well, I'm fairly certain I can center a glacial crash in the middle of that whole affair. Actually, I can put it 1 square back and attempt to get. I can get everybody up there.
All right. Drop your crash.
Drop the crash. Da, da, da. Don't have to roll to burst. Effect.
13, right?
Power level 13. Yep.
4 of them will succeed. 1 of them will fail. And it's dodge again, or will?
No, it's blarg. 1 second.
It's okay.
Do. Resisted by dodge.
All right. So the 4 that made it will be against the 17. The one that failed will be against the full 23. So here's the failure. He's going to be hindered and vulnerable. Here's the successes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow. Okay.
They succeed and fail.
And they become immobile and defenseless.
Yep.
Oh, no, he didn't. But yeah, the rest of these guys. Well, that's lame.
Haha. And I will look over at Mortis and say, I can't get a read on 7, but I'm fairly certain she's getting a power boost from Una.
Positive of it.
I forgot to roll for 7, but 7 is unaffected by the glacial crash. She got a 17 on the initial dodge save and then a 32 on the second one.
Yeah. So she failed, but then succeeded. Okay. I am going to move away from the group. And that'll be the end of my turn.
Drat. Don't mind me, just second fireball formation. Centuria. Cat, you get Brutus and Centuria this turn.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'll do Brutus first then. Brutus is gonna run up. How far can he run? He can run pretty far, right? He's a dog.
Yeah, he can run a long way.
Oh. Okay, he'll run up to this homie over here. Oh no. Okay. And he is gonna use Shadow Jaws to bite him. No, he's not. Unless a 13 hits him.
No, it does not.
He is immobile and defenseless.
He is, but Brutus rolled a natural 1 on his attack.
Oh, I didn't see that it had the red around the ring.
Yeah. Okay, Brutus is not gonna do that. On to Centuria.
Brutus does have move by attack if you don't want him to remain standing there.
Yeah, I already lost one sidekick, so he's going back. Go back over there. And then Centuria will go up to the same one. And she is going to do a heavy blow. Wow. 16?
16 will hit because he's defenseless as long as you didn't roll a 1.
Nope. And then 35 DC.
And it becomes a 40 DC because of the free critical hit you get for him being defenseless.
Oh.
I can't roll a 40 with these fellers. I guess we'll see what happens.
Centuria smash.
Boom.
DC 40. That's a difference of 21, so he is taken out. He's not a minion, though, so that doesn't trigger your takedown.
Makes me sad, but okay.
Crunch.
And then she will back away over here in front of Brutus and sort of overdrive so that hopefully people attack her first.
Cool. Overdrive, you are benefiting from moral support in the whiplash form, thanks to Agaruk.
Wow. Wow.
Bowman.
Oh man. I mean, I was gonna attempt to try and get a read on 7, but I don't know how. I don't think I can do much better. So I guess I will join the team in taking these dudes down.
Awesome.
These ones are just immobile, right? The ones with the symbol on them.
The ones with the symbol are immobile and defenseless.
Oh, and defenseless?
Yep, the one with the green dot is hindered and vulnerable.
Okay.
Because
well,
he failed the first dodge save, and then everybody else made fun of him, and their comeuppance was becoming immobile and defenseless.
Whilst their defenses are down, let's go with. Can I drop an explosion there of a 30-foot radius and not hit?
If you don't want to hit 7, drop it right in the middle.
Yeah. That is what I will do. Explosions right in the middle.
Explosions.
With my explosion arrow.
I wish it was called Explosion Arrow.
Oh.
That's what bolts will be. I'm gonna re-roll that.
It's an area of effect. You don't need to
Oh
roll.
yeah, no, it's not.
Yep, no,
I know
you're
how to
good.
play this game.
It's only
That's
been a
how
year.
every day.
I don't know why. I never remember which one is the one that I need to roll the attack for. But anywho, explosion.
So the first one's vulnerable. He's got a dodge of 4. So subtract 3 from this. He will fail the first dodge save. One is defenseless. He fails automatically. The other one's defenseless. He fails automatically. The one that is unperturbed will succeed on the first dodge save because it's damage 10. So it's a DC 20 dodge save. He made it, so it's going to be damage 20. He takes a bruise. And then everybody else who failed is rolling against DC 25. Bruise and daze. For homie up here. Stagger for this filler. Actually, he's got a bruise, so that's going to knock him out. Because it was a difference of 15, so 16. And then this guy will get a stagger. So what happens, Bowman, is you rain fire down on them and do a whole bunch of damage.
So he sees Lady Seven is not acting in a way he expects, but he can't figure out what it is. He assumed it's some magic thing, but there's a bunch of dudes in the way. So in the interest of removing that problem, he fires out an explosive arrow to try to clear a path through for the team, and then a grapple arrow to swing. And is this like a rug or is this a column on the bottom left here?
That is a column.
Then I'm gonna grapple behind it. Just crouch behind there.
And hope for the best.
Yep.
I don't know why you guys are getting out of fireball formation.
What? Because you keep calling it that.
It's not like you're fighting a powerful wizard or anything like that. Mortis, over to you.
And so there's one of them guardians up still.
3.
Three? Three of them?
Yep, 3 are still up. 2, one is staggered. One is basically unharmed. The other one's bruised and dazed.
Okay, so I'm going to kind of fly off to the side and flank a little bit, and then try to take them out. I'm also going to try to peek over at 7 and kind of get a read on her as far as with my soul sight and see if I see multiples or single.
You
So-
want to be down and to the left, Jonesy?
Auto fireball formation.
Yes.
Sure.
Okay. Does that look good?
Uh,
And what do you need me to roll?
I'm going to just do a ethereal bolt at one of the hurt ones.
Okay, so the one that's already staggered,
Sure.
because that one is also immobile and defenseless.
Yeah, I want to go for those guys to just get them. I'll take them off the playing field.
Okay. That'll hit crit because it wasn't a 1 on the die.
Awesome.
So 16 to hit.
That will hit. DC 33.
Yes.
And he is already bruised and staggered. It's going to be a 21 versus 33. That's going to be a second stagger.
Yep.
What happens as you take him out, Mortis?
Mortis just kind of swings over and just blasts, and then kind of does a snap and look over at 7 and see if I can see if she's kind of radiating like 2 souls, just 1, anything I can get as far as like, is anything of her in there, or is it just in a shell?
You look and you see 4 souls kicking around inside her. Una, Sophie, Malador, and 7.
Oh, that's fun.
And I will yell at the team if I can. All 4 seem to be fighting for control of 7's body.
Okay.
The NetherWar Guardians, the 2 that are left, one of them is dazed. He's going to use his action to try to break out of the ice, which will be a damage
Strength check. Yep.
19.
Nope. He's a 23.
He is trapped within the ice, and then his daze drops off at the end of his turn. And he has a bruise. I need to mark that down. And the one who is unperturbed is going to move up next to 7. Lady 7's turn. And he will roll an... he'll roll an aid check to see if he can aid 7. And he will successfully aid 7 and give her a total of a +5 to her next roll.
She doesn't even help. That's insulting. 7 handle this on her own.
She's going to float up off of her dais. She's going to fly out behind you all. I'm going to move the Roll20 map so we can see everybody.
Or
No longer on a dais.
On a dais.
On the dais.
oh no.
And she is going to use the magic of Madrasis to hurt all of you very much. She gets a +5 from her aid, so she'll use 5 points of... she won't use any power attack, but she will use multi-attack to attack each of you without penalty. Everybody but
Sure.
Brutus.
I was going to say, there's 6 of us.
Everybody but Brutus. So here's Resonant. 14's
Nope.
probably not going to hit Resonant.
Nope.
Here's Centuria. It's literally impossible for her to roll a 3. Her modifier is missing from her to hits.
What?
So does a 26 hit Resonant?
Yes, it will.
Okay, give me a tough. Let me see who all I hit, and then I'll ask for toughness saves.
Right.
Does a 15 hit Centuria?
No.
Overdrive. That's going to be a critical hit.
Mm-hmm. I should have called that. I was thinking it.
Bowman. 17's probably not going to hit Bowman. And then Mortis. 20 to hit Mortis.
No.
All right, so I need a toughness save from Resonant for a 35 and a toughness save from Overdrive for a 40.
I'll take a bruise in a daze.
This is like those second edition AD&D adventures where we target the ballista at the halfling rogue, and we're gonna plink crossbows at the 10th level fighter. All right.
Wiki says there's too many souls penalty. Team Freedom League Dark gets a free kick.
Wow. What a wonderful time to roll one. Why don't you go ahead and have one of these effing hero points over here?
Awesome.
I don't think a one's gonna get the job done.
No.
Okay. Gosh, that's only, bruise and stagger at 24, or staggered and whatever. Yeah.
That's a difference of 16. That's unconscious.
Yeah.
Oh. Well then. Oh, hero point well spent.
Are you happy with it? Do you want to spend another hero point?
What would be the point? I don't think I can get close enough to 40 for it to matter.
All right. Let me double check my conditions real quick.
Well, that's true. I do have moral support, so that's 26.
Hey, 26 is only a stagger.
Oh, only. Wow.
Yeah.
Don't I feel silly now? Okay. Thank goodness for moral support. Thank you. Oh.
Yes, thank you, Oakrick.
Say it.
I can't say it.
Give me just a minute. I need to look up the dying condition and see how that works because it's going to be relevant
Thank you,
tonight.
Ogre.
Why is that going to be relevant tonight?
No
Everyone
reason.
heard me say it. Everyone heard me say it.
I heard you say it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I need some alcohol for this cup.
And Lady 7 is going to use a villain point to do something else.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. We ain't going no first edition stuff over here, are we? What is happening?
We're pulling
They
some
added it back
alternate rules.
I believe they actually added that back in specifically for this module.
What?
How convenient.
It's true. They did do that.
Challenge points.
Resonant and Mortis. She is going to hit you guys with something. That's going to be the Abjurations of Abradon. So she raises her hands and she conjures forth magic that she is going to slam into both of you if she can. She takes a -2 penalty to this to hit. That time her plus worked, so 17 is not going to hit Resonant.
Nope.
28 to hit Mortis.
That's a hit.
Mortis, I need a powers check from you for your soul vault.
Ooh.
And that is 13, Jonesy.
Should be, yeah.
All right.
It's the most powerful thing built into it.
Did you just roll that, Alex, for him?
No, I rolled for me.
Oh, okay. Well, geez. Difference of 10, so it gets 23.
The soul vault is shut down as she applies a concentration dispel magic effect upon you.
I become solid and fall to the ground.
Link.
And I think she's happy with that being the end of her turn. Overdrive, over to you.
I'm busy sending out inspirations and stuff. All right, so I'm redeeming some moral support here for everybody. Okay, why is it not clicking? This reward is temporarily out of stock? How can you do this to me?
What reward is out of stock?
Must be one of those challenge point things. All right. Gosh, I'm all staggered and stuff. I think.
Oh yeah, there's only so many moral supports you can gain for an evening.
Okay.
There is a
Yep,
limit.
now's a fine time to tell me.
It's the first time we've ever hit that limit, so good job, everybody.
All right. So Mortis is down.
Mortis's powers are shut down. He's not unconscious or
Okay.
anything.
Okay. I don't know. Maybe this is an opportune time to recover and get unstaggered because holy crap. This is bad.
Okay.
So I will take the recover action.
Okay.
Cycle.
I will look to increasing the amount that comes up. It's just we had a Curse of Strahd game that got really out of hand with handing advantage to all the players.
I find that hard to believe.
So Overdrive, you take the recover action. Good for you. Resonant.
I feel like I want to do this even though I know it won't work. But I want to attempt a persuasion check specifically against Sophie and see if I can't cause a little bit of turmoil within their form. I would give myself Fascinate Persuasion, but I know what they rolled last time for their insight check. So
A second time.
so Resonant will turn and look at Seven, knowing that there's 4 souls inside that body, and go, Sophie, I know this isn't what you want. You have to help Seven. It's the only way we're going to be able to help you get out from Una's clutches. Please, you have to work with us on this. We really, really could use your help.
See a look cross her face that says, "Man, I hate that chick.
Yeah.
She's the reason I'm in here."
Yeah. No, that's Adrian's fault.
It's all Adrian's fault. I've been telling you that this whole time.
I will go ahead and spend a hero point to reroll that persuasion check. It's a 39 then, because I rolled the same number twice. I rolled the same number twice in a row. I'm
gonna give you a +2 circumstance bonus.
I'm hoping that by targeting a specific individual within all that chaos, that it's a little bit easier, but I don't know. That's why I'm trying.
Okay. I'm gonna make this a will save instead of an insight check. You will effectively grant an impaired on 7 for a round as Sophie you sort of get the sense that Sophie hears you based on resonance, amazing insight. She sort of sees this act out in the middle of the chaos inside her own mind. But she begins to move a little more erratically, jerk a little bit, and you seem to have attracted her attention.
Yeah, that's not going to be fun. My days falls off, though, so that's good. I'm all done.
Brutus.
Kat, you're on mute.
Oh, nope. I just forgot I was Brutus.
That'll do.
Sorry, Davey.
So sorry, y'all. Okay, so we've got the 2 guys over here and then 7. What does Brutus want to do? I guess Brutus will try to bite this green one. Maybe it'll go better than last time. I have 1 more +2.
Here it comes. I believe in you.
Oh, did it not roll? Oh, there it is. 27.
Hey, that'll hit.
Okay, 25.
And he does have a bruise. He takes another bruise. What happens?
So he just sort of like runs up and just starts digging into him with his sharp little demon teeth.
Nom, 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 nom.
Nom, 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 nom.
And then does he want to stay there?
Yeah.
Excellent. That'll bring us to Centuria.
Centuria's still going to work on taking the little guys out because they're doing some magic-y stuff with 7. So she will go assist Brutus. Wait, hold on. Let me try some.
7 will breathe a sigh of relief as Centuria goes the other way.
Centuria will actually plop right in the middle here, and she's going to ground strike to hit both those little homies.
That's a good move.
I don't remember.
You don't have to roll to hit with it. So
Okay, then it's just DC 28.
yeah, the dodge is DC 23 and the damage is DC 28. So the first dodge, this is -3. He will fail. The second dodge, they both fail. So toughness 28 for both of them. He gets an 18 with his 2 bruises. So that's going to be a bruise and a daze for this one. And then this feller has a bruise. 9. Oh my lord. 28 and 9 is enough to take him out of the fight.
Yay!
That's our Centuria.
There she goes.
I got caught up in the Deuce flirting with me, but no, that was more song lyrics.
Oh my lord.
Centuria, would you like to do anything else?
She'll fly over here to this other one just so that hopefully if it wants to hit one of them, it'll hit her and not the dog.
Excellent. Man of Bow.
Man of Bow is not a man of persuasion, so as much as he would like to help with that nudge, I don't think it's going to work out. So he is still going to I guess I'll help take out that last guy. Not even looking at him, shooting an arrow backwards.
Just looking at 7 the entire time.
And he casts Hawkeye.
Exactly.
Shoot her! Shoot her!
Since I was talking about it at the top of the show, let's go with where's my boxing glove arrow? There she is. Not this guy who has some conditions on him. Hopefully they're enough for me to, let's power attack this.
Yeah.
I'm feeling spicy. So -5 to hit, +5 to damage with 29, so 24 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
So that is a toughness save of 32.
You were feeling super spicy. He's currently sitting on 3 bruises. You annihilate him.
Boxing glove arrow. Boing. Centuria just watches it come in, hits the jaw.
Looks over, gives a thumbs up to Bowman.
I'm gonna knock you out. I'm gonna knock you out.
Been shooting arrows for years.
You are the master mage of arrows.
So yeah, Bowman's looking to Lady 7 and just, I don't know, just tries to reach out saying, Serena, I know you're in there. This anger, this isn't you. You know your friends would have done everything they could to help you. And Sophie, I know you're in there too, and I'm pretty damn sure you're not where you want to be. You can break out of there. But he's just like mid-sentence, he's like not even looking, just shoots an arrow backwards.
I'm going to give you and Resonant a hero point.
We're gonna need it.
Probably.
Calvin. Resonant. Oh, it's under Andy. Okay. So, Bowman, you took the words right out of Serena's mouth when you mentioned Sophie's name. She turns and looks at you with crackling anger in her eyes, saying, "You left me here and you moved on to this whore stuck in my brain."
Oh,
Oops.
Oh snap!
It wasn't like that.
And that will remove her demoralized from the Discord being brought up by Sophie.
Dang it.
Drat. All right. That one was for Wiki. That's all yours, Wiki.
Thanks, Octodad.
Mortis, is there anything you would like to do?
Yeah, Mortis will quickly get to his feet after falling out of the sky. Luckily, he wasn't flying that high. So, seeing everything going on and literally having no powers, he pulls off his mask, throws back his hood, and will walk towards Sophie. Well, Seven, and the amalgam. Seven, and we need you. We need your help. We need you to come home. You know we would have done everything you could. I mean, if you don't trust that we would have done everything, you can tell I would have done anything. Read my mind.
Roll a persuasion check.
It's a 10.
It's a hero point.
That's a hero point. Okay. Reroll with the hero point. It's 21.
Oh, they're all gone. I guess I can close their sheet. She looks sort of virulently, angrily down at Mortis. Says, "It's your fault I'm here. It's your fault I'm like this. There's too many of you to punish. I don't know who to start with."
Me.
"As you wish," she says. Mortis found out that it did not in fact mean "I love you."
As you wish.
She will use a free action to sustain the nullify. And she's going to blast everybody again. Well, she's not going to blast everybody. She's going to blast Bowman, Resonant, and Mortis. Choose 3 points of power attack. 3 points of multi-attack, 2 points of power attack, and 5 points of all-out attack to offset the penalty to damage to hit.
This is gonna not go well for me at all.
Mhm.
And I don't know why that bonus won't apply to her to hit for this, but I'll figure it
Is
out.
the skill missing from her attack roll?
Yeah. Yep, that would be it. Problem solving with Mortis.
I know a bit about the sheets, so
It's true. Alright, there we go. Now that that's fixed, it should add everything in properly. Here's for Resonant. 23
No.
to hit Resonant.
Misses.
For Mortis, oh god.
Ow.
That's
I'm gonna vibe my luck control and make her re-roll that and take the worst of 2 rolls. There's my luck point. Come and get it.
Curses. Foiled again.
That's right.
thank you, Speedy.
29 to hit Mortis with the lesser of the rolls.
That's gonna hit.
And for Bowman.
Not a crit.
Yeah.
22.
Will not hit me.
She's going to spend a luck point and try to hit you.
Of course she
I'm
is.
pretty swift.
You are pretty swift. So that luck point actually goes to Bowman. That's the worst thing she could have rolled with a luck point.
Yep.
23.
I'm cool with it.
Nope.
Ha ha ha. Suck the big you, lady.
All right, Mortis, go ahead and give me a toughness save.
And remember that I don't have my force field anymore.
Yeah. So what does your
What?
toughness? What does your toughness become?
Ugh.
It would
Just
be
your-
it would be a great time to interpose if anybody has interpose.
I have interpose. What do you need me to roll?
Toughness.
Just
Okay. 37. That's almost as good as I can get.
That's enough.
that's yeah.
DC 35.
Yeah, it's 38 with the or 37 with the power attack, but
What?
yeah.
What is
yeah.
that, a bruise then?
No.
No.
Well,
Yes.
it is a
much
bruise
CC
because you have a
attacker?
weakness to magic.
Oh,
Oh, that's a
lame.
bummer, but that's okay.
Man.
Who was I defending? I completely missed.
Mortis.
Mortis.
Oh,
Do you
good.
like how at the beginning of the episode Alex set everyone up for the surprise by saying there's going to be a season 2, and now he's trying his best to murder us all.
Just for the record, Mortis's current toughness is 2.
Yeah. I
Oh
figured
my
it was just
God.
his stamina. Like
My toughness is 18, so.
taking hits for days.
So, Lady Seven will use one of her challenge points, and she'll say, "It seems you found a hero better than yourselves to come here and defend you. I can work with that." And she will pull on the energy, the magic of Madrasis once again, this time using 5 points of power attack to go with her all-out attack and focusing it all on Centuria.
That seems a little rude, though.
For real?
22 to hit Centuria.
To hit her, what?
Dodge.
Okay, yeah.
I need a toughness save. You're looking for a 40 this time.
Can't even do that. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna spend one of them there hero points. Hey.
Oh.
Crit.
Wow.
37.
That'll be a bruise in a daze because of your magical weakness.
Magic, yeah. Okay.
So, Centuria, I want you to describe what happens as you spring in front of the defenseless Mortis and just take this big, massive magical onslaught onto yourself.
So she sort of sees what's happening from back here with Brutus, and she literally just is like no, and runs, well, I guess flies in front of him and does one of those big cinematic movie, like blocks him with her body, arms out and everything, and just takes the blast. And it hurts, like, you can tell that it sort of hurts her, but it's not nearly what it would have done to Mortis.
And she will use her final challenge point. As she casts a spell, she slams her hands together, and a number of golden glowing shields appear around her. Overdrive, over to you.
Do those glowing shields make it impossible to get up to her?
They do not.
Oh, she's all over the place on the map, isn't she? Where's
Behind you.
behind me? Oh,
They
she's
came
back
from-
there.
They came from behind.
Hello there. I'm gonna reach out and touch someone.
I believe you.
Does 33 is a crit, so that will connect.
We'll find out. What do you mean
Did
syntax
I-
error?
Did I
Aha.
did I successfully hit her or not?
We're going to find out. You rolled a 33 to hit?
Yeah.
You did. Or no, that's 34. Because she deflects you. And she redirects you.
Ooh.
And she is going to redirect you into Mortis.
Lame.
So what's the bonus on your unsympathetic vibrations?
It's a DC 25.
What's your bonus to hit, I mean?
Well, I have to hit with it. So should I roll to hit again?
Yeah, roll to hit Mortis this time.
Not for one. Here you come. Ugh. Is it 22 hit?
No,
Ha
unless
ha!
unless his dodge is affected by his powers.
It is not. Thank God. Yeah, my insubstantial and my ghostly aura are, but my dodge and parry are full on Claremont Summers training at the Hero High Academy.
So Overdrive, you go to punch her, your unsympathetic vibrations, the golden shield flies in front of you, and it opens a portal away from her, and your fist just barely slides past Mortis's head. Is there anything else you'd like to do, Overdrive?
No, that's it.
Resonant.
Resonant is going to look at Seven and her glowing shields and say, all right, we're trying to help. You know that in your heart that we're here to help. You're just being influenced by way too many things at the moment, Seven. So let's see if we can't take away a few of those distractions from you.
Oh Lord.
I am going to spend a hero point.
Resonant's about to melt my brain again.
I'm here for that.
No, that wasn't my plan.
Oh, good.
I'm spending a hero point for untapped potential to boost my nullify by 3 ranks. And I am going to attempt to nullify her reflect at the very least.
I believe in you.
I think I need to. This is going to be my power level +3 for this because it's under. Where is it? It's under the diamond. So this is going to be a d20 plus 16 for the nullify check.
Did you hit her yet?
Let me see something. Just making sure I have to hit her. And I do, yeah. So I have to roll for the ranged attack, which we'll just go ahead and roll the skill because that's what I have it under. 20's not going to hit.
Syntax error. Dang it. 36 will deflect it back at you, though. So
I don't hit myself.
Oh, okay. So you get out of the way if you're not nullify. And guys, I'm so sorry, but I have to go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. 2 seconds.
Unacceptable.
Yeah, clearly it's the
Onyx.
shame of what you're doing.
Unacceptable.
Apparently, we all need hero points for this.
Grab her now.
All right, when he comes back, we'll tell him what computer. We had
Yep.
somebody in chat roll for, and yeah, it went poorly. Sorry.
Yeah.
You just gave up. It was so weird. Heck, I don't know what to do. I'm not persuading.
Oh, well, I would have done that again, but that's not going to work now.
I don't know why.
Yeah. Something about a voice.
What voice? If I shoot a boomerang arrow, is that gonna? I don't know how that's gonna interact with the deflects.
Yeah.
If you're
'cause
rolling
still
an
trying-
attack roll, it's going to interact with a deflect.
Yup.
But the
You start
homing
late-
says if the attack check fails, does that count as a failure if it's deflected?
Well, I guess that would depend on whether you end up hitting yourself with it.
Stop
Really
hitting-
should have made an arrow grabbing power.
Stop hitting
You need
yourself.
air-
Stop
You
hitting
need
yourself.
area attacks. You need area attacks. Area attacks can't be deflected.
I'm open to suggestions. I'm just going to sit here and continue
At
to
what
monologue,
point? At
to
what
monologue
point,
to her.
Mortis, can you get your powers back up? Is that like a?
She keeps spending actions to keep the nullify up.
That's rude.
It's a concentration thing.
Yep.
What if we did a
How many
team persuasion check?
So how many hero points do I have?
Okay. The problem with deflect acts as if you spent a hero point. So the lowest he's going to get is an 11. 10 or less will add 10 to it.
Also, Jonesy, I can't see your hero point count because I don't see the card thing.
He should have had at least 2. And he should be still at 2, I believe.
Sorry,
I think we spent 1 and he got 1 back.
We had the chat roll for it, Alex, and we won.
Okay.
It's over.
Oh, that
Fight's
was
over.
nice.
She rolled a 1, a bunch of 1s. It was
Yeah,
really
it was
like the roll
terrible.
20 algorithm was just not loving it.
Yeah.
It's crazy, isn't it? All right. Anything else, President?
Nope. That's gonna do it for me for now.
Brutus.
I don't want Brutus to go up against. They're not Uno. You know what I meant. 7.
Savuna.
Sorry, I'm usually prepared, but Brutus stumps me. I'm gonna hold off his turn.
Okay.
And Centuria, who is technically in front of Mortis now. So, what have we tried on these shield things?
Well, it's an active deflect, so any targeted
I'll punch myself.
attack, it's going to be able to attempt to send it back at whoever did it.
Gonna attempt to.
Yes.
You could always roll higher than her deflect.
Do I want to punch myself in the face though? I have a really strong punch.
If anybody could take it, it'd be you.
Yeah. You know what? Why not? Might as well try it. Alright, here we go. Boom. Oh god. 17 is not gonna hit, right?
We don't know.
We don't know, but most likely not.
Becomes a 30, but that will not hit. Centuria, I want you to roll one more time to punch Mortis.
Okay. 11.
Nope.
Mortis, you're lucking out.
Can I spend a hero point to try again?
Yeah.
One more time! God.
Yeah. 23.
36. So,
Still nothing.
this time I want you to try to punch Bowman.
Bowman? Of course. 21?
Nope.
Oh, thank God.
So quick.
I was real worried there for a second that I was about to punch the ordinary person on the
I would crumble like a high shell.
Goodbye, show. Anything else,
Okay.
Centuria?
Yeah, no, I guess that's it.
Bowman.
Okie doke. I feel like negotiations have failed. She's gonna deflect a singular attack. The only selective thing I have is damage.
I don't think you're going to one-shot her in any case. So.
Yeah, but I don't want to damage her at all.
Hey. She does not reciprocate.
Clearly. I don't know. Do you guys think you can handle a sleep arrow?
Oh, Lord.
Help me out.
Fortitude?
Yep. Yeah.
I mean, worst case scenario, if you do knock us out, we just figure you finally caved into Sophie's wishes and, you know.
I have a pretty high fortitude. Go for it, bud.
If we all go to sleep, maybe we'll just get to die in our sleep. That'd be peaceful.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, what more could anyone ask?
I'm gonna do it. We gotta bring her down. Just gonna go with the scatter arrow because it's the only selective thing I have. Well, I mean, wait, I can, because her deflect has to beat the roll to hit, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah. Alex has been getting very good rolls in the fact that he's rolling less than 10.
But I'm the goddamn bowman.
There you go.
Yeah,
Did you
are.
forget who I am?
I'm the goddamn bowman. All right. Whatever.
forget-
Gonna risk it for a chocolate biscuit. Let's go with
Yeah.
Bola arrow. It's nice and non-harming, and it's a dodge-based thing. Yeah. Let's do this. Let's try it. Going to attempt a bola arrow. Let's go with accurate attack. Accurate attack increases the to hit and reduces the effect, right?
Yes,
Mhm.
that's correct.
Do I have all out? I do. And all out applies to
Dodge and parry, and adds to hit.
the attack bonus. Shoot. Not.
But you can do all out and power attack and just increase the DC and keep the same amount to hit.
That is what I wanted. And lowers my defense. But I've been pretty lucky so far. So let's do it. Let's go all the way. 5 on both. Ergo, my defenses are down by 5. The attack is the same, and the effect is up by 5. Groovy.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Here we go.
Mm.
Where'd I get this luck point from?
You got it from 7 using 1 on you.
All right, well, let's try some irony. Even though I don't think this is the actual definition of irony, but here we go.
Good enough for
I
Alanis
rolled
Morissette.
I rolled a 9. So that is 34.
It is 34.
With a save of 26.
I got a 34.
No.
That's
Does
the
wait.
attacker, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, you are the
You're the
attacker,
attacker.
so you get through.
I am the attacker.
Oh my god.
You're the goddamn bowman. She's hindered and vulnerable.
Gonna follow it up with the exact same. Well, I gotta spend a hero point to do so.
You don't have to. You can go fatigued if you want.
Sure. With my defenses down, let's fatigue myself as well.
It's 9:20. You have 3 hero points. Get spending.
Get busy spending or get busy dying. I'm gonna spend a hero point.
Stomp on her head.
Stomper.
Gonna do the same thing. Hopefully, I don't need to spend another one to roll to get a better attack. 20. Can I do better than 27? Very much so. Okay, no, we need this. If I can get her, can I get her defenseless? I don't know. Let's find out. Sorry if I'm talking a lot. It's only because I'm terribly nervous. There we
Oh,
go.
Yeah.
That's a bowman.
That's a bone.
33. You succeed. You get through. So that'd be a DC 31.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
She's hindered and vulnerable. And she's got a -5 from her all-out attack. So 7 divided by 2 is 4. Versus DC 31.
Wow.
That was a waste. She is immobile and defenseless.
Yay.
Whew.
What happens, Bowman? As you
So-
get through her defenses, not once, but twice.
Bowman sees the building rage in her, but more so what he sees as these shimmering shields are moving around her is just small little gaps in between where she's making these deflections from. So he lines up 2 bola arrows in rapid succession, one going around her legs, the other going around her torso, in an attempt to bind her for a moment.
Mortis, punch her in the face.
Mortis, it's your turn.
Mortis is going to continue walking towards her, and assuming I can get to her, if I can get through the shield,
You can definitely get to her.
I'm going to attempt to knock her out with an unarmed attack. And I'm just going to look at her and go, "Sorry, Seven, we're trying to help you. We're trying to bring you home."
The 26 to hit. You rolled a 19.
She will redirect it into Bowman.
No.
Wow.
That's gonna miss a Bowman. 17.
Nope. Just dodging like crazy out here.
And
Wait,
and my power is still
isn't she immobile and defenseless?
That
Yeah, but if
doesn't prevent her from using her deflect power.
But doesn't it cut down the ranks?
The ranks are tied to the power of the deflect, not like an improved
Wow.
defense check.
Okay.
Are my powers still nullified?
They are still nullified. But you
Nice.
can try to roll a powers check to try and overcome it.
I would like to do that.
There it was. D20 plus 13. Go. 15.
0 point?
Hero
Right.
point. 25.
I think that's going to be enough to get them back online.
Like photon torpedoes.
The Soul Vault will click back onto life.
Reboot.
Unplug
Well,
Mortis
that's
and
the
plug it
theme
back
of the
in.
night.
The Morris is crying. Put him in a jar of rice.
Put Mortis in a bag of rice. Okay. Lady 7 on her turn. She is immobile and defenseless. That does not mean she is not dangerous. Bowman,
Okay.
you have earned her ire.
Oh Lord.
Oh.
She sort of rolls in the boa that she's in and gives you just sort of a tear-stained look. And she closes her eyes and she's going to send a magical bolt over your direction.
Oh, no.
I gotta focus on this and not on chat and horrible revelations.
She does an I dream of Genie blink.
Yes.
And somehow, even bound, she manages to give the bird.
She is defenseless, so she'll go ahead and use the 5 points of all-out attack and 5 points of power attack.
Okie doke.
28 to hit Bowman after his all-out attack.
That will hit me after my all-out attack.
Give me a DC 40 toughness save, Bowman. Emphasis on the
interpose?
man. You can interpose if you'd like.
Here we go
Century just
again.
running across the battlefield, stepping in the way.
Dun, 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 dun.
Okay, you said it was tough.
DC 40 toughness, yes.
Woo!
Wait, you said 30, I thought.
No, 40.
No, he said 40.
35 plus
40?
5.
34, that's pretty much as good as
Oh, yeah.
34 will be a bruise, a daze, and a stagger for Centuria.
Alright. Here we go.
Yeah, that would have folded me in half, so.
Bruise. Man, I really am just whipping around here.
And
Alright.
she will go fatigued and she will scream and
No.
moan in the center of this sphere that you are all in. She'll get everybody but Bowman in an area of effect. I need everybody to make a dodge save. You're looking for a 26. If you have evasion, you get the bonus to it.
Wait, that's what I like to hear.
All right, so Jonesies will be at +5. It's a 21. I'm gonna spend a hero point for Resonant.
Yeah, I'm gonna use a luck point to
Mine's a
read.
33.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a good 29.
25.
I think you're out of hero points now, Jonesy.
Let's see. So, who got a 26 or under?
Me.
Jonesy got a 21.
I got a 25.
Okay, so you guys need to give me a toughness save versus DC 31. If you got over 26, I need a DC save versus DC 23.
Yep.
23 coming up.
Resonant got a 28.
I have a 26.
Spending my last hero point, y'all.
Mortis got a 21.
Oh, that sucks. Got a 28.
28 versus the DC of 31 was going to be a bruise and a daze for Centuria.
If I'm already dazed, then it's just.
It's just a bruise.
Yeah.
Mortis got a 21 total.
Yep.
Versus the 31, that'll be a bruise and a daze. Overdrive, you're okay. Resonant, you're okay.
I'm disappointed.
It's actually the first hit that Mortis has taken, even though
So I have spent half the encounter with
Powerless.
powers.
Yep.
Overdrive, over to you.
I assume this dimension isn't spiffy, clean, and spotless, right?
As a matter of fact, it is not.
No, I'm gonna race around and gather up some bits of stone and bits of grit, and I'm gonna come right here. I'm gonna drop a cone. That's just my little friend 7 in it.
The flesh.
Yeah, so if she's still defenseless, that'll be.
Kevin, if this changes any of your actions, her deflect went down at the end of her turn. She doesn't have deflect up anymore.
Then that will change my action, yes. Yes. I think she's defenseless, I can attempt a finishing attack, yes?
Yes, you can.
Yes. Let's do that with my wonderful multi-attack punch.
Any power attack or anything?
I don't know if I have quite the to power attacker because it is still 7. It's like I'm kind of at war with myself or how hard a beating she needs to get. But so 27 to hit. I don't know what that is over her. Again, it's multi-attack, so.
That will be 3 degrees, so you'll get a +5 damage.
Okay, so then she needs a DC 33 with +5 damage bonus on that.
She'll take a bruise in a daze.
Okay.
What happens, Overdrive?
Stop fighting us! We're trying to help you.
You can't help me. You left me here.
About to leave you here again.
Trust Centuria to say the quiet parts out loud.
Yes, indeed.
Give me Centuria a hero point.
Oh, that's good because I need it. Your girl is struggling.
Honest. We haven't moved on yet. I want to spend my hero point and surge and do it again. This time I will all attack, power attack. Like we gotta stop her before she gets back up and starts wailing away. Well, she's defenseless.
She is defenseless. That'll be +2 damage for your
Okay.
multi-attack.
So I did, but this time I did the power attack, so that would be 35 toughness with the +2 from the multi-attack on top of the power attack.
That'll be another bruise in a daze.
Okay.
She's already dazed.
Whew.
Already dazed.
Tough. Tough.
I'm the Dark Queen of the Netherworld. You can't treat me like this.
Watch me.
Watch us.
Well, Resonant at the top of her turn, her bruise goes away. Thank you, regeneration.
Talking about regeneration.
Yeah. Nice, Kevin. I am going to. Resonant is going to move away. Kind of
Ground zero.
She's basically gonna move out and say, 7, I'm sorry, but if the only way to take you back is unconscious, then that's what we're gonna do. Resonant is gonna pull on the power of her Lapis Lazuli, and she is going to call down the lightning. Tempest Flash.
Thanks, yo.
Zap.
Crit.
Zap.
Oh, snap.
That's a Fortitude save.
Is that a multi-attack effect?
No, but it is against her Fortitude. I'm sorry, it's against her Dodge. Alternate resistance Dodge.
Oh.
It's a damage effect
Snap.
resisted by dodge?
Yes. I bought alternate resistance.
That's whack. Her dodge is 0 right now.
Take that
Oh.
challenge point.
Actually, her dodge is -5 right now because I used all that attack.
Well then,
What
I
was
think
that?
this is
33?
yes.
10.
I'm here for that.
Yes.
What
Oh.
happens, Resonant, as you inflict 6 degrees of failure on her toughness or on her damage save?
So Resonant goes and pulls on the power of her topaz. So her eyes take on that piercing yellow hue, and her hair becomes the color of golden flax. And this time with this one, it seems like the eyes have that little bit of like lightning gas that you see from like Raiden in Mortal Kombat. And she just raises her hand and says, if we have to take you back unconscious, then so be it. And she throws her hand down, and this blue-white bolt of electricity just dances through Seven's magical shielding.
And she screams out in agony and pain. And she drops unconscious for a moment, taking us out of combat.
That's ominous.
I quickly rush to her and I'm looking her over.
Yep.
How many 7s are in 7?
Just 7 now. Just 7, not 7 brains.
If Mortis passes that information along, Resonant will start pulling on her malachite and healing 7.
We gotta go. We gotta get home. I think the minute she wakes up, they're gonna try to start infecting her again.
Okay.
You guys can take her away.
Yep.
That will
Is
move
the
us.
portal still open in the audience chamber outside?
As a matter of fact, it is.
All right.
There's a couple of really confused demons looking at it.
We just run past them. I look. It's like, hey, I remember you. Blip.
Don't even think about it.
Now the voice is back.
Awesome. So you return to the Nerian Nexus. You have the other 7 with you. When you get back into the Ocularum, 7 will approach her other self, and she will begin to glow with this golden magical energy, and she will fuse her other self into herself finally, floating up into the air with a almost like a ringing noise as she reunites with herself. And she immediately seems more powerful to all of you and more well put together. That sort of dourness that was permeating through her seems to have evaporated a little bit.
Your level fell off in her.
And she kind of shakes her head and looks at all of you. Says, I'm sorry about that. I wasn't quite myself.
Glad you are now.
Centura is just like panting in the background.
Looking at Centuria's scorched chest plate,
Girl's worse for wear.
soot and dust on her hair and face.
It's fine.
How are you feeling?
I feel staticky.
Sorry.
But a little better. Sala and I, and Glimpse, and she kind of looks over at the orbs. We were able to coordinate the diamond so that it will do the minimum amount of damage possible when the magic passes through it.
What does that mean?
Well, 5 dimensions will be destroyed if we want to choose this route. We tried to choose dimensions that were empty or evil, but that's still billions of lives that will be snuffed out. Trillions of lives that will be snuffed out if we go this route. But it is an option.
Is there anything else we can do with the diamond besides redirect the magic to those 5 dimensions?
We might be able to direct it into the 5 of you, but we don't know if that'll kill all of you or not.
I'm gonna look everybody over. I mean, if one of us has to die, I think all of us would feel horrible knowing that we couldn't be the one to make that sacrifice. What do you guys think? should we take on the burden, all of us versus just one of us? Since we, and she looks over at Centuria, since we can't seem to come to an agreement as to who it would be.
I would prefer that I take it all.
And none of us want you to.
There's no need for the 4 of you to die. And it could just be me.
Except there's no guarantee of that. It sounds like our options are either billions die, one of us dies, or maybe we all make it. We've been doing a whole lot of maybes this entire time. I think we have room for one more.
Trillions dying is off the plate.
Yeah.
Seven says, I did pick a dimension where Nightfire took over and everybody's a Nightfire spirit, if that sways your decisions anyway.
Well, I mean...
Only one.
I think you kind of taught us how to be better heroes than that, Seven. Well, she kind of pulls Overdrive and Mortis in. At least 3 of us.
She says, I just don't want to see any of you die.
I'm a little dead already.
I don't know if there's coming back from this kind of dead, though.
If we die, will you promise that you'll bring the other Centuria from my dimension back here?
Yes.
Guess there's no other choice then.
Wiki says pick the universe where everyone is Cody.
Y'all hating.
Then we can't have we can't have the Crisis of Cody crossover.
It's so
And
wild. There's no sleeves in this universe.
And there's at least one universe
that
where...
sounds nice.
Oh, man. Yeah. So Resonance kind of holding her shoulders. She's doing kind of the, almost like she's cold, but she's not. She's like, I think this is what we have to do. The 5 of us have gotten through everything up to this point, and if this is going to be our last stand, then I think we should do it as a team.
Bowman he'll put a hand on Resonance's shoulder and nod in agreement. We're in this together.
I'm sure you'll take Resonance's hand.
She'll kind of weakly smile at both of you, and she'll look up at Seven. I think we made our decision.
I'm sorry that this is what it's come to. But who knows? Maybe you'll survive. We just don't know with the amount of magical energy we've got working here.
Sounds like there's only one way to find out then.
You guys say, you want to Voltron this shit?
So,
This is really gonna be weird.
Does sound kind of badass though. 1 second.
Here comes
Bowman's
Bebo.
Bowman's just gonna step back for a moment and do something on the wrist computer. Just essentially set up. If he doesn't make it out of this, then I don't know, in 24 hours it'll reveal the... I mean, I'm sure Jason's hacked everything already, so it's kind of a moot point, but it will give Jason full access to everything in the Bow computer, including all the future projects and whatever else Bowman has been working on.
That is for robot schematics.
Yes.
It's the Bow
All the
robot.
schematics.
I was gonna say, yeah, and suddenly
Oh,
suddenly showing up in the computer is a Voltron-esque Bowman robot.
I mean, yeah, there's the Bowbot, there's the Bow plane,
The
Bowboats.
Bozord. I don't want to slow down our moment, but I just want to acknowledge that Sourcey Cat is our GM from our East Texas University stream, and she has informed us that she will not run for 10 people. So the Universe of Cody crossover.
Oh my
But
gosh,
if
that's
nine of
hilarious.
those are Cody, it's really not like 10.
That'd be hilarious.
But she already ran for one Cody.
10
That was
Codys
enough.
has a...
Besides, the Deuce has called her and said famous last words. You know how that goes. I won't do it. But
Alex is the only one of us that will willingly run for 10 plus.
who said anything about willing?
Most other GMs are going to walk away from a table that's going to suddenly have 10 people plus if they didn't sign up for that.
Stop giving
duct tape's for it.
ideas, Andy. You're not helping. Walking away.
Um,
The gauntlet is down.
the Bobo forged by Man himself. Algric, I hope you saw the Man write-up that we put up on the website a couple weeks ago. Feel free to use him in your M&M games at home.
Mortis will slip out his phone and just send a simple text to Nick. I love you.
Andrea sort of like holds out her hand to Overdrive because she wants to finish this all together.
We'll take it.
Nick will text you back. I love you too. Remember what I said. Death is just the beginning.
See, every time you say that, I think of Ravenloft. That's not good.
Okay. So, Seven looks at all of you and nods and says, well, then we had better get to work. And she will take you through the Nerian Nexus down into the garage. It's sort of a large extra-dimensional space near the street level of the house. There's a large catwalk that goes up around the ways, and you do see a door at the far end. It looks like some kind of magical stone runic doorway. And she tells you all to take hands and focus.
Focus on what?
Each other. And the spell I'm going to incant. And she will close her eyes and begin casting a magic spell. She raises her hands. Large glowing orange circles float around, conjuring up this sparking coppery spell. You all start to feel this warmth passing through your bodies, and you begin to glow and slowly melt into one another. Each of you feeling the memories, the pains,
It's like a Friday night in college. Oh wait, there's no booze.
the threats, everything that you've all experienced, and feeling your powers surging into one another. After a moment, your energy coalesces into a mote of bright light, forming a freedomly dark star-like sphere. All of you shoot out of the garage and into Freedom City. And you begin to corporealize into your own five-faced god, towering over the streets of Freedom City. And I want each of you to tell me what portions of what does this freedomly dark Voltron look like?
Oh, you could have asked us that before we had to describe it in game, so we had time to think about it.
I could have done that, but what about my style makes you think that's something I would have done?
The legs of this thing are a reddish silver blur as they're sort of vibrating slightly out of phase and brimming with speed power.
Centuria is the arms.
Yeah, I was
Yes.
thinking.
Yeah, I was thinking.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Bowman's
big,
one arm,
strong
Centuria's the
golden
other
arm.
arm.
There you go. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know if it has like a giant weapon of some kind, but sure, Bowman could be one of the arms, the one that he has like the arm guard on.
He can have a big ass bow, that's fine.
If you want to keep the Centuria arms.
In
I
the
mean, oh, we're having a flex off? Is this happening?
Centuria would beat you.
it's true.
Hmm.
Why
Maybe
not for
physically, like appearance wise?
we need to have evolved into a Machamp, so we have 4 arms.
I quite like that actually.
That would be pretty cool.
In the center of the foreheads of all 5 heads, there is one very large. There's one of each of Resonance gems in the forehead of everyone, and then at the throat there is still the malachite choker.
There's a smoky kind of ghostly cloak-like and hood kind of enveloped flowing off of it, not connected, but just kind of flowing off of it and kind of dissipating a little bit into the air. So it's kind of there, but not connected.
Who's the torso? Does it have a soul vault? I guess that's the question I really want to know.
I would think it would be Centuria's golden breastplate with the soul vault
With the
kind
soul
of
vault,
mounted
yeah.
as the center symbol.
That sounds good. Yeah. And then Bowman can be the arms.
Nah, we can have 4 arms.
Does it have a Davy pocket? Sourcey Cat needs to know.
Of course.
With our
Yeah.
human-sized Davy.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Davy's just giant. That's crazy.
I mean, relatively.
As a matter of fact, I'm going to give you all a hero point at the beginning of next session. There is a Davy there that is flesh and blood.
Oh. Oh.
So we get Megazord and Dragonzord.
Do all 5 heads talk like Bowman?
No.
Only one of them.
What voice?
Because there's no voice. What voice?
We should
So-
do that next time. We're always talking the Bowman voice.
As you all step out, there's a Davy in a pocket. Sourcey Cat. Overdrive
That
was
was
the
Wiki.
penis.
Nah.
Boo.
Wow.
Oh my god.
It's got arms and everything.
There's a
And
Davy
abs.
pocket on one side and like a hip-mounted quiver on the other.
Yeah.
So, as you sort of materialize in the center of downtown Freedom City, the corruption you saw earlier has grown worse, reshaping your planet into something resembling a netherworld. The sky glows a violet green, and enormous black vines covered with spikes slither from the ground to entwine buildings, vehicles, and bodies. Twisted creatures covered in scaly hide, sporting razor-tipped claws from their fingers, prowl the streets. If the portals remain open much longer, Earth may be irrevocably altered. And you do see Sifunador standing across from you, the colossal figure towering over the city. They extend a titanic arm towards the nearest building, as if intending to crush the structure barehanded. And it turns and looks at you, frozen in place for the briefest of moments. A soundless explosion of light rips forth from the entity. Golden energy pours from their mouths and eyes. A glowing aura seems to burn through its chest from the inside out. And in a timeless instant, that energy passes into your body and eyes and mouth. And you all disappear.
Oh.
Oh no.
And that's where we're going to end this week's session.
No!
So, thank you everybody for hanging out with us tonight. I appreciate you coming into the home stretch of NetherWar here. We are ending next week. This is the finale episode next week. We'll have a recap after
Oh,
that.
man.
Oh my gosh.
And yeah, it's been a heck of a ride. So I want to thank everybody who has spent any time with us during this crazy time. I'm not going to cry yet. I'll cry next week. Probably. Announcement wise, we do not have an episode of City of Destiny tomorrow. Our GM is a little under the weather, and Portal is not going to be able to be present. So we are getting on with that. Thursday we'll have a new blog post up. Friday all of our new YouTube episodes will be available on the website. And next Monday we'll be here, same bat time, same bat channel. So I'll give everybody a chance to say goodbye and plug in anything they want to, and then we'll head on out. Starting with Kevin.
Okay, well, I have been overdrive for this whole episode, even though it's Overdrive Voltron at the end there. No, so it's so strange. Like I feel like we've been running the NetherWar for so long, and now the end is in sight. So hopefully you'll be with us the final episode, and then the talk back the week after. But, it's been a heck of a ride. Who's gonna make it? Tune in next week. Over to you, Jonesy.
Thanks everyone for tuning in tonight. Shout out to Andy for giving me some technical help, as my computer was acting up tonight and therefore did not let me into Roll20. So yeah, other than that, yeah, check out our blog posts, and next week back for final NetherWar, and then on the 9th we're running a part 1 of a 2-part Call of Cthulhu, part 1 of 2-part Cthulhu Awakens preview stream for the ongoing Kickstarter game from Green Winding Publishing. It's currently going on. So with that, I will kick it over to Kat.
Oh, you're giving it to me this time. I cannot believe that next week is the last episode of NetherWar. That's insane to me. But it's been a blast. I don't have anything to plug, but thank you guys for watching. And yeah, so Andy.
Yeah, it will have been over a year that we started this ride of NetherWar. I mean, like Alex said, this was episode 52. Next week will be 53. We've done a year's worth of streaming of this 5-part module, 6-part with the beginning stuff, and
Oops.
yeah, to say that we have fleshed it out with our own unique little touches would be an understatement. I cannot thank everyone here in the cast enough for weathering the storm with all of us, and I can't thank everyone at home for doing the same and watching us and being supportive of the entire time that we've run this. This is the longest stream that we have run on the Untold Stories project, and I don't know that we'll do anything this long in the future. We'll see what Alex thinks.
NetherWar Part 2.
Yeah.
7 modules.
But
3 years.
but we have had a really great experience just putting this on for you, and just we hope you all have enjoyed everything that you've seen from us thus far. So please come join us next week. If you really like what we're doing, bring a friend. I know there's a lot to catch up on. They could theoretically watch the talkback episodes, or you can just catch them up, and we can see if we can attract a few more people to enjoy the superhero genre as much as we and you do. So I will pass it over to Calvin after that rambling comment that I don't usually do.
Yeah, there's stuff I want to say, but I'm trying to save it for either the finale or our chat episode because I don't want to cry tonight. Saving that for next week.
I'm just so excited I get to be present for a recap. I'm so excited about that.
Gosh, I mean, yeah, I've been Calvin. I've been Lang Bowman, who is now part of the what's our Voltron called? I don't know. We got to combine all of our names somehow. But yeah, so gosh, as well as being here, over on the Win with Dice channel, we have weekly gaming streams. Had a lot of fun with Mass Effect before, and on our podcast, you've been talking to a whole bunch of people who have been writing some awesome stuff for Lancer. We're talking to the writer for Field Guide to Soldan this week, and if you're into Lancer, you've definitely heard of it. If not, it's really awesome. It's got a mech that has a bow with trick arrows and a holographic cape, and one that has my favorite power, which is like it can go to the edge of a battle map and then teleport to the other side like Pac-Man. It's very ridiculous, and I love it. And I had a good time talking to that guy about everything that he's been writing and everything he's working on. So yeah, check that out on Wednesday. And I'll pass it up to Alex.
Cool. Yeah, thank you, everybody, as always. If you are a member of the Mutants Masterminds Patreon, we are doing a monthly actual play on March 12th, where I will be the DM for it. So you could sign up to play in that. That's gonna be a crazy adventure all in itself. And we'll see if I can write a one-shot. I'm sure I can when the time constraints are there.
Answer hazy. Ask again later.
Yes.
Ogruk has requested cosplay for the final episode if anybody wants to dress up as their character for this upcoming episode.
I don't know if y'all want to see me in a blonde wig like that.
I'm going to draw
Wig
3
what?
faces on my face.
Big life. Big life.
But we'll see. I'll leave it up to them. But anybody who shows up with a costume, I'll give an extra hero point to.
Hmm.
So do with that information in the week that you have between sessions what you will. Thank you again, everybody who spent some time with us tonight. As always, make good choices, and we will see you next week.